Hey subbies, it's Chantel with Remy Girls, back again with another video. This one is about lace frontals. As I mentioned in a previous video about raw Indian and raw Cambodian hair, I said I would touch on lace frontals at a later date because it needed to do a standalone video. But before I go into all that, make sure you subscribe, and if you're able to watch this in HD, make sure that you tune into HD because I put in a lot of work into these videos and I really want you to be able to see what I see on camera. And so because I film in HD and 4K, I want you to be able to see what I see. Okay, enough about that. Today I came on to talk about this raw Cambodian lace frontal. Now, two things I'm going to say in this video which are very important. This lace frontal has translucent or transparent lace, which I absolutely love. And of course you can probably see a little bit of matter on here. I deep conditioned this hair and then I put a curl cream on there just to hold the curls in place, because when I say this hair was like swelling, it was swelling. I'm like, who has time for that? Especially on your forehead. You don't have time for swelling. I mean, it's big hair anyway, but I love big messy hair, but not everyone does. So that was just a little tidbit to tame this hair down. Now, this translucent lace, what the difference is when you have translucent lace as opposed to regular lace, because lace comes in different colors, so a lot of times you have to bleach the knots, which I would still recommend bleaching these knots, but here's the difference. Sometimes when the lace is a different color, you end up bleaching the knots, you end up tinting the lace, you end up doing all types of tips and tricks to make sure that it matches your skin tone and that the lace is basically invisible. Well, we take all of that out of it. The only thing you have to do outside of having your lace frontal customized where the hairline looks like it's growing out of your scalp is bleaching the knots. So we take all of that away. And so I want to show you really quickly what I mean. So I'm just going to, okay, this phone is really in the way. I'm just going to lay this on my skin. And if you can imagine with me, if the knots were bleached, it would look like it's coming out of my scalp because you can't see any tinted lace. It's not tan lace, it's not brown lace, it's not dark brown lace. It has taken, we've taken all the extra steps out with our lace frontals, and this is a raw Cambodian frontal. Now, enough about that, but if you want to know more, feel free to leave any questions below or inbox us at info@remygirls.com. That's info@remygirls.com. What I want to talk about is lace frontals because everyone loves a lace frontal, but unfortunately not everyone can wear a lace frontal. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Lace frontals were created for a few reasons. They were created to give a hairline. They were created for the movies. They're part of wigs and cosplay. They have different purposes before we made them into a vanity item, just to be short, or just to be frank. So again, with that being said, not everyone can wear a lace frontal unless it's completely constructed to fit your head. So let me give you an example. If you have a widow's peak, because there aren't lace frontals that will wrap around that because of the way people's hairlines sit, you'd either have to shave that back or your stylist would have to do some extra maneuvering. If you have a lot of hair, and I'm one of those people that I'm not a good candidate for a lace frontal, and let me show you why. Lace frontals, when they're applied to the head, and hopefully I can get this right. I have a little mirror here so I can try to get this on right for demonstration purposes. But when a lace frontal is applied to your head, okay, so I hope you can see that. I'm going to try to pull my head as best as possible. When you pull this frontal down, you see how I still have hair here? That becomes a challenge for a stylist to basically maneuver around my hairline. Even though with the technologies that are out, the manufacturers have worked on doing this wave pattern to basically go around that for more people to be able to wear lace frontals, it's still a lot of work for the stylist. I mean, think about it. If you take a look at my hairline, I'm just going to pull my bushy hair back because today I'm getting my lace frontal sewn in. Even though, against my stylist, she does not like to do lace frontals for me, and this is why. If I pull my hair back, as you can see, my hairline waves around. And not only does my hairline waves around, if I just hold it tight enough, instead of it just going into a regular round shape or oval shape, my hair comes out and goes in and goes down and comes out and goes in and goes down. And so with a frontal, they have to maneuver around all of that hair. They basically have to maneuver around all of that hair, which makes my forehead a little bit shorter, which I don't have a problem with that because I absolutely love the end result. However, it makes more work for the stylist, and that is one of the main reasons why not everyone is a good candidate for lace frontals. So, of course, we love selling them, but we just like to give that disclaimer because ladies and gents who want to try lace frontals, it's something that you need to know before you go ahead and make that investment in a frontal, and then you take it to your stylist and your stylist says, no, sweetheart, this isn't going to work. And then now you have to go with a closure. Closures work well. They serve many purposes. And if your stylist knows how to do it right, your closure will look just as good as a frontal. It's just a shorter space. We at Remy Girls sell 5x5 closures, so they are much larger and it covers more sections of the head. So therefore, you can almost get the same look. The main difference is with a frontal, there's parting here, there, and there. Of course, 13x4 or 13x6. So your parts are deeper. You can do more manipulating. But we do offer 5x5 closures. So I wanted to come on and just give you that information because that's one of the subjects that people do not talk about. That, yeah, a frontal isn't for everyone. As gorgeous as they are, they just don't work out for everyone. So we just wanted to share that tip of the day when it comes to lace frontals. That way you are informed. So until next time, guys. Bye-bye.